What the crust? Hey, I'm Shiloh from What the Crust Wednesday, and you're watching the EXO Show. What the crust is that?
Yeah, say you tired of the way I've been treating you worse. It ain't my fault, I heard Mr. Lonesome but a drinker. Don't know why you asking what I want, it's us.
Alright, hopefully the speed is good, because that's sprayed in. It smells all Christmassy and vibey. Okay. So Kai Cenat decided to put the Twitch in twitching bodies by having magician Max Major fake hang himself live on stream. Now enter Max Major, a magician whose big idea for content was, what if I fake hanging myself and traumatize the audience? Because apparently pulling rabbits out of a hat just wasn't enough. And then there's Sexy Red, who clearly thought she was pulling up to, you know, a vibey stream with clout and laughs. Instead, she walked into what can only be described as a live streamed lynching simulation. Like, imagine thinking you're about to promote Pound Town and then you end up front row at Newstown. Her friends were in the back like, girl, this isn't a Spotify ad package that we paid for. Do we call the manager?
Or Jesus?
And Max, this guy fully committed. He didn't just fake hang himself, he faked it with confidence. Faked it with the confidence of a white dude who knows the cops will never show up. Swinging around like he's auditioning for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Meanwhile, Twitch chat was breaking records for a number of explicative typed chats per second. Half of the audience thought it was a prank, and the other half was dialing CPS for Kai's career. Now let's talk about the consequences. Twitch's terms of service is apparently written on an Etch-a-Sketch because Kai stayed completely unbanned. Now you've got Aiden Ross over here who's been banned for something so minor it even intrigued Drake. But Kai, nah, he's chilling. Twitch basically said, we'll just give him a pass. Now, to be fair, it kind of wasn't his fault, but at the same time, it kind of was his fault by not vetting Max's trick. But they said, you know, Kai's our golden goose, our golden goose, more like an ostrich with its head so deep in the sand, it's digging up fossils. Meanwhile, Aiden Ross is at home like, wait, hold up. I get banned for saying maybe a little bit too much in a Discord call or my chat being a little bit too much unmoderated. And Kai's out here hosting the Twitch's next top suicidal note and still thriving. Honestly, Twitch probably banned Aiden just because they ran out of excuses not to. He was one bad joke away from being the new face of incel NFTs. Now let's circle back to Sexy Red because you know her group chat was probably popping off like, are you okay? Did Kai actually murder someone? Also, do you still have those Gucci slides for sale? Sexy's face throughout the stream said it all. I came to make music history, not to be a part of Twitch's document series of suicidal notes. Now, someone please give Sexy Red a refund for her time and her dignity. Max Major really thought this was like some magnificent moment. He said, you know what'll get me the blue check mark? Faking my death live on a platform where people get banned for wearing crop tops. And the wildest part is this dude is white. Okay, if Kai had been the one swinging from that noose, we'd be having a candlelight vigil on Twitter right now. But if the roles were reversed, this would be a totally different story. Just saying. It'd be like the live stream reenactment of Roots. Now, Kai's apology live on stream was, you know, basically a rendition of, guys, I didn't know that Max was gonna do that or go for that. With all this being transpired, Sexy Red and her entourage did not sign up for any of this. She didn't sign up to co-star in White Man Can't Swing. What do we learn from this, right? Twitch doesn't care about the morality as long as the subs are rolling in. Right. Kai Cenat's luck is stronger than his judgment, or that Max Major's next trick should involve disappearing from the internet permanently. You take your pick. Either way, this is one of the most unhinged pieces of content Twitch has ever allowed. And that's saying something considering that hot tub streams are one of the most prominent forms of content on the platform. Now, he did dodge a career-ending bullet. Thanks to his friends in the background were probably like, see girl, this is why I told you to stay on Instagram Live with your baby daddy. So it kind of makes you wonder, does Twitch secretly hand out get out of ban free cards to their top streamers? Maybe that's a thing. Obviously, it being that he pretended to hang someone. Well, it wasn't his initial reaction or he wanted to do that, but he pretended somebody almost kind of bakered themselves live in the flesh. So, you know, ultimately there's a little bit of bias, you know, Kai being one of the biggest streamers in the world. Obviously his subathon garnering 500,000 subs, Twitch subs it's one of those things where it's like up there and in terms of, you know, upper echelon, or I mean, he's one of the big streamers in the world. So obviously banning him is not going to be the greatest business decision for Twitch. Obviously he's literally a cash cow, golden goose, and so they're not going to just boom boom boom, snap snap snap, get him out of here. Now he did say and state that it wasn't his fault, and he did not understand the lengths that he was going to go to. He thought that Max Major did something like crazy, but didn't expect it to be him hanging himself. Okay, Hannah Baker live in the flesh. That's a bit wicked. Now, obviously I don't think I can show that. Like I think I can blur it, and that's about it. I don't know if YouTube allows that. Now obviously he didn't get hurt, but I think the act is a little bit wicked to a point where it's like, I don't know if I really want to completely show that. So I think that it's going to be one of the things where it's like, we'll have to see if like ultimately there'll be a multiple backlash. But there were a lot of creators who had a lot to say about the situation. Even our boy Jack Dorky has something to say about the situation. So Jack Dorky goes to say, what was the plan here? Prank or not, the guy still has a rope around his neck, which is just crazy that Kai's team would even approve of anything like this in the first place. There's no magic or prank that should involve a rope around someone's neck. That's just a line you don't cross. Honestly, this may be the first time Jack Dorky has ever said anything or done anything of good stature. Like, that is the first time. I swear. I don't even get like the joke, or like was it supposed to be like he hangs and then like he's good? I don't know. Like, is it supposed to be he hangs but like he's technically chilling somehow, or like some sort of what was the trick? End up though, maybe he was gonna like hang and then do like talking to them like, I bet you wonder why I'm hanging here but I'm not dying, or something. Which I don't even, how is that possible? How is that possible? Like I don't even know what is this trick? What is the trick? I don't get it. Now, after the incident did transpire, part of Max's management team tried to leave without an explanation to whether he was okay or what actually happened. So when we look at the video of what happens, this is what we get.
Was you there last year? Yes.
Oh my god.
So you know how I let him have a chance on my shit. You know that's close. He can't come back until you can't leave until he come back, bro. I'm dead. Human and human. That ass, bro. Stop doing that. You tried to leave just now. No, I'm just. Word of my mother, you tried to leave. You tried to leave. What the fuck are you talking about?
When we said, yo, keep your Cenat and Max back, you got Max when we said don't leave. You started running down the hill.
That is insane. His management, so they tried to like do the escape route. They tried to pull like the TK and they tried to do the race on like live in the flesh, right? And you know, obviously that's a bit wicked because he literally sat there and we watched the man literally hang himself live. Now obviously if that is the case, he may have not purposely tried to, you know, do that thing, but it's just one of those things where it's like, as a professional, how do you even fail at that? Surely you would like go to lengths to make sure you don't end up dying. So right here we have Jake Lucky stating a tweet that says, Kai and his team should never have let a dude in a noose on stream without fully vetting what the fuck he was gonna do. But this magician Max guy, a complete weirdo, thinking this prank was legit funny in any way. I truly don't know what the joke was. Now what I think it may have or could have been is like, he does the thing, right? Pretends that he got fully harmed and then later on comes back in some sort of instance, but it's like after it already happened, it's like, I mean, if you survived and you were chilling, then it kind of just seems like it went wrong and you're still like going with the flow, but it still went wrong. Any instance, if it goes wrong, it still looks like he's playing it off. You get what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like there's any instance where like, this was on purpose. I purposely nearly died. So here's the exact incident where he does end up doing said thing. What the crust? There's no way that's real. Is that real? Oh my god, there's just no way, right? Is that real? I can't tell, bro. And that's the wicked part, is like, you can't even tell. I can't even tell. So after all that, I think a message we should take on with us is that no matter what you may be going through, no matter how much you may feel that you are ostracized and you are complete insignificant to the world around you, that the people around you may not understand what you may be fully going through, or that the instance of what can be non-complete in what you believe is an ideology of your belief system in a socio-economic world, just always remember that time the medicine that heals all. Time is a healer, and time will tell. As much as you may feel that in the moment, in the exact moment that things may not be going your way, or that you may not be feeling too optimistic about the future, just know that with time, anything is possible. Everything comes back around, and so if everything is round, so is time. And if time is round, then maybe one day I will see you again. And with that being said, I'll see you when you're older. Peace.